going on, you guys? It's Alex and better than ever. What's up, y'all? I'm back and I'm just here to do a little part 2 on how I knew I was transgender. This one's gonna be with some subtitles, specifically translated to Portuguese, because I had a lot of people tell me that they don't really know what the English language, and they're learning but they can't quite understand to the fullest, and they need translation in order to understand my videos. So here I am coming at you guys with part 2, and I'll make sure y'all understand what I'm talking about. But I got your back, guys. But yeah, guys, if you're new to my channel, and you probably don't know much about me, I am from Brazil, so I do have a lot of family members and a lot of friends that speak the Portuguese language, and they happen to not know the English. So this is why I am doing this for you guys, alright? So I'm not here to throw anyone under the bus, but I did have one person in my comments coming at my neck like, wow, you're being so sexist, you're being this and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you know, there's always gonna be that one person talking down at you, and it's okay, you know, it does not faze me, and I'm still over here doing what I do, you know. But just to put it out there, that video was not in any sort being sexist or attacking anyone. I was simply just pointing out the fact that those facts and all those factors was what made me realize that I was transgender. You know, there's gay people out there with, you know, short hair, and, you know, I was a gay person my entire life, you know, like my mom telling me to play like a guy in the field was because I played with guys, you know. I'm not saying in any way that women don't play like guys, you know. There's a lot of women out there that can play 3 times better than men, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the fact that I played with guys since I was, I don't know, a baby. I was in an all-guys team, and it just happens to be that reason that I was with guys. So play like one, you know? Play like the guys, you know, do what the guys do, because they're all the same, you know. Physically you're different, but that doesn't mean anything, you know. And that's just what I meant by that. So whoever watched my last video and felt attacked, you know, I wasn't making anyone feel any less of who they are. I was just simply pointing out how I knew I was transgender, you know. But there are a lot of things I missed out on that video. You know, I guess I wasn't as vulnerable as I could have been on that last video, but there's a lot of things that that goes through a trans mind that a lot of people don't know about, and I'm here to tell you guys these things. And I'm being as honest and as open book as I can possibly be right now. So if you're watching, be open-minded as well, you know, because, you know, maybe you got someone right next to you that could be feeling this way, and you could be a huge help. You can be a huge open arm, a shoulder, you know, and that's what we need to pass on, you know. Just help others, and, you know, you can gain something out of it too, you know. Obviously it's not for a personal gain, but helping others is always something good. So they do say that a transgender mind is more of a brain that is desired by the gender that they want to be from a really early age. And, you know, that couldn't be more true than it is, to be honest. Since I was young, you know, I wanted different body parts, it's something that you looked in the mirror and you're just like, you're not as happy as you could be, you know, you're not comfortable under your own skin. And it can be tough. It can be tough going day by day, you know, dressing up and not seeing your clothes fit on your body the way you want it to fit, the way you want it to look. And it's just things that, you know, people don't know much about. You know, it's the small little things that people don't realize about a trans person. So I just recently talked to a friend over at work. I work at IHOP as a server, and I was just talking to her about my mom's like pregnancies and whatnot, and how she had my sister first, and then she lost a baby boy, and then she had me. And she just opened up my mind into this thing I had no idea I had in there. Pretty much she just said that throughout pregnancies there's always like residual DNA, which pretty much means that obviously siblings have you know, a resemblance, like they sort of look alike, and she just said something where I was like, wow, like that could really mean something, you know. And it was just the fact that residual DNA gets passed on, you know, it still remains there, so that when I was conceived, I had absorbed some of my, who was supposed to be my older brother's, residual DNA. But yeah, my mom had lost him and then she had me, so I kind of just absorbed all of that, and it just blows my mind because I feel like that, I'm not saying it has a huge part in who I am today, because, you know, people do make their choices for their life, and, you know, people are moved by how they feel, and it just happens to be that way. But I feel like that did have a huge part in how I see myself today and how I want to become a man. You know, I didn't really process and think about my gender too much when I was a kid, you know. I was very fortunate to be able to express myself the way I wanted to. You know, my parents were really, you know, supportive in every single way. Except the times when they really wanted to put makeup and a dress on me, but it's cool. That's long gone, you know. I forgive you guys for making me wear those things, but, you know, I do say a lot that I was born in the wrong body, but, you know, the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, I wasn't necessarily born in the wrong body. I just kind of like evolved away from it, you know, my biological gender, you know. I think the biggest wall I faced, the biggest barrier I faced was definitely puberty. You know, the expectations I had within me, you know, the ones I wanted, obviously didn't go with my biological gender, you know, and that was definitely the toughest time I probably faced. Definitely the toughest time, for sure. You know, like getting periods and chest growing, you know, and my voice just being the same when I really wanted it to get deeper, you know, all these things just, you know, all crumbled up into this big massive ball. And it was definitely one of the toughest times that I had to go through after I had realized that I was transgender. That's how I felt the urge to be the person that I wasn't, you know, born with. You know, I wanted to put on a t-shirt and have a flat chest. You know, I didn't want to wear anything underneath that. You know, I wanted to be able to just jump into the bushes and, you know, pee, because I wanted to pee, you know. But no, I had to, you know, find a bathroom, you know, and whatnot. You know, I was yelled at for climbing trees and messing up my hair. If I was wearing some kind of dress, you know, I had to make sure my legs were closed, you know. And it was all these things that made a girl, you know, a girl that she is, you know, all these little things. It was the things that triggered me the most because it wasn't the things I wanted for myself, you know. I wanted the differences that came with being a guy, you know. From there on, guys, I just lived my life as I was, you know. I really put all my feelings aside for a really long time, and, you know, I came out as gay, obviously, but I didn't come out as transgender. And I led that on for years and years, throughout my whole high school years. And then playing college soccer for a women's team, you know. And just being there helped me realize more and more of how I didn't really associate myself with the you know, the female gender. And as you guys know, soccer was the biggest thing in my life. And I had through college soccer, I had gotten a this is hard. I had gotten a you know, a gift, which was to you know, try out for this pre-professional team and play for them for a little bit, in which I did. You know, I ended up traveling over to New Jersey for a little bit, and I played here and there, and then I came back to where I live in Boston. And you know, I was putting it aside for a long time because I knew that if I had started that team to the fullest, to beginning to end, and signed a contract, I knew that I would have to be stuck in the body that I am now. And I knew that if I had signed that contract, I wouldn't be the person that I wanted to be, you know, the person that wanted to live comfortably under their own skin. So you know, playing professionally was my dream as a kid. And you know, passing that up to, you know, to be happy and comfortable in my own skin was, that shit was hard. That shit was hard. And you know, I'm not only like passing up a dream though, being where I am now, I am you know, realizing another dream. And as much as it breaks me down, I'm so happy because I'm gonna be happy either way, you know. I'm gonna live my dream, and I'm gonna be who I want to be. I'm gonna be who I am, and that's what it is, you know. But yeah, guys, there's part 2 for ya. I got a little emotional. I know, I'm very sorry for that. I just got in the moment, but there you have it, part 2. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. You know, I hope that through these videos you guys can, for those who don't know much about transgender, I hope you guys can educate yourselves and learn a little bit more about it. And if you guys happen to have someone that is struggling with their identity, you know, just hold that person close, hold that person tight, you know. Obviously ask them about pronouns if it's something very big in their life, you know, if it's something they want people to know. And, you know, just be compassionate, you know. Share your love, share your support, make them feel welcome, you know, because I believe that humans, whether they're big, tall, small, color, whatever, you know, they're a gift to all of us. And I feel like in this world, in order for us to all move forward, you know, we need to support and motivate each other. And that's how we're all gonna grow, you know. You know, it's the support from one to another that really builds a lot of us up. And if it wasn't for support, you know, what would there be? I don't know. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, give it a like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos. And y'all stay tuned, cause you know what's up. We out.